minimize them just by swiping from the very bottom. How effortless and easy this is. I have all of my applications running real time, right? Nothing's being paused. This is real time, true multitasking, and it feels fantastic. But you know what? Sometimes you get immersed in a lot of content. This display is gorgeous, and you often have a cinematic experience, no matter what you're looking at. And you know, of course, you and I have kind of been looking at a lot of car videos recently, so I'm sure you'll remember this one. And you could be on the internet, you could be in a game, you could be reading a document. It doesn't matter, you're immersed in that moment. So, let's play this for you now. Now think about this. I'm connected in so many different ways. And I want to be able to look at what's just come in. So that red light, that famous red flash starts blinking. What do? Well, by peeking to the hub, I've never left the experience. Nothing's paused, nothing's compromised. It continues to operate. Fast, fluid, reversible gesture. Oh, fantastic. It's so easy to use. Really multitasking. Exactly. I do just enjoy this video, by the way. So, one of the things you'll notice, but I do this with my car. So one of the things you'll notice is, I've got a bill that's come in, don't really care about it, get back to what I was doing. Right? There you go. I delete them anyway. So, if you look at this activity, in and out, that doesn't exist on Blackberry 10. It's about flow. And this is the experience we're delivering. Now let's say something important does come up. Let's say it's a BBM. Like my buddy Gianni. Hey, you busy? Maybe. Probably not. So you can see how we moved from content straight into my Blackberry Hub. I'm managing everything. This is the power of Blackberry Flow and Peak.
And you know what I find exciting?
Yeah.
Is that with this flow, we have designed the user interface and experience. You can only do this one-handed and with one thumb. Do you recognize this?
Exactly.
Only one thumb, and you have full control of where you want to go and what you want to do.
It is a fantastic experience.
So simple and easy.
You know, now we're in the Blackberry Hub. How about I show you some more? You'll notice that everything's easy to manage. Like I said, it's all of my channels. It could be anything. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. You see, if I filter each view, see a friend of mine has sent me a request. Now, again, I'm not leaving the hub. I can confirm and accept that right there.
And you're not opening Facebook, right?
No, exactly.
It's deeply integrated into the hub. So there's no in and out. There's no think point of, you know, which application do I have to use. No, you're just naturally flowing and responding to what's coming into you.
Exactly. Same for LinkedIn. You know, even with Twitter, one of the things that I love to do is actually tweet straight from within the hub. And again, you can do that right here. So imagine, it's not just about managing messages coming in. It's all of your activity, engagement in one single place. But it goes beyond that. So, you know, you and I have a lot of messages, and I tell you what, I'll hold that down. You can see how gestures come in to manage. I'll delete the bill because I don't really care about it. Now, you'll notice that as I have more and more content come in, I can action more and more things. There's a vacation email that I do need to, at some point, take away.
What?
A vacation.
I didn't approve that.
I'll tell you about it later. So I'll flag that for later on. And again, you can see how easy it is to manage. But like I said, it's not just about messages. It's not just about things that have just come in or things in the past. It's about things that are about to happen, like your next meeting, your next event. Well, with a single gesture, I'm able to pull down and look at exactly what's coming next.
And again, without having the calendar open, it's part of the hub. It's integrated into the hub.
Exactly.
So you have the past and you have the future at one swipe of your thumb. Fantastic. Great. Love it. Love it.
Now, you and I obviously have a lot of meetings, and the most important thing, certainly for me, and I know it is for you, is the people you're meeting. Right? Who? Why? When did you last meet them? Well, let me show you a meeting on Blackberry 10. You can see the details coming in. But the most important thing is people. We automatically start pulling down photos from social networking sites like LinkedIn. So you know who you're meeting. You're not stumbling around in a coffee shop trying to find out who you're about to meet. You know, if I select an individual, like Greg, you can see the content starts populating. This is all real time. You'll notice that we've actually recognized all the connections and networks that you have with Greg. We've also pulled in experience, education from LinkedIn. Everything's kept up to date. And we know that Greg, like me, uses a Blackberry. So you can invite him to BBM straight away. It's that easy. But it goes beyond this. You also want to know about Greg's environment. So what we're doing right now is pulling information about company information, social updates, posts on Twitter, Facebook. Doesn't that look just beautiful? And that's it. It's as simple as that. Cataloging all that information and real-time updates. And then lastly, activity. Think of the last time you met Greg, the last email you exchanged, the last phone call, the last Facebook tweet. All of this historical timeline comes together. And you know the beauty of this, and I mentioned this earlier, I love the Blackberry Hub. Well, we didn't leave the hub very time.
Wow. Did all this out of the hub. I mean, think about doing what Vivek just showed us on a different system, right? You would have to go to LinkedIn and search, Facebook and search. You would have to open several browser pages of the company, of the individual. And here, you just have this as one fingertip adapted to you, and it gives you immediate information that is relevant to you, that you need at that very moment, real time. That is the benefit of the hub, right? Don't search anymore. The device adapts to you at your meetings and what you need to know, and it delivers the content that is really, really meaningful. That's a very strong concept.
Yeah.
So we talked about the keyboard. I showed the physical, and we talked about the keyboard on the full touch device, and we have the aspiration to be the best keyboard experience, period. So how do we do this on the full touch device?
On touch? Well, let me compose a new email. One of the things you'll notice is the design. The look and feel is Blackberry through and through. Those famous frets, white font on black keys, everything just feels like a Blackberry typing experience. But you know what we really focused on, and this is very important for me, as I've certainly, like you, been traveling quite a lot recently. You're rushing through an airport, maybe you've got a coffee, a bag, whatever it may be, and you just want to get a fast, accurate sentence out. Well, we built the ability to flick words right to the screen, so you can see how easy it is to just flick word after word to the screen.
I call this writing without typing. That is the magic of the keyboard. Fantastic, great, and quick. One thumb. Typing on a glass screen with one thumb. Magic.
And in fitting with Blackberry Flow, we wanted gestures to consume the entire keyboard. So deleting words, I'm just swiping to the left, anywhere on the keyboard. You want numbers and